everyone, so today I have got a review of the new Revlon Lacquer and Matte Balms. Now, I picked these up a couple of days ago when I found out that they were being sold in the UK, because usually when products are released in the US it takes a while for them to be marketed and released over here. So I was so excited to find out that they had been released here, so I rushed out to Boots the other day and bought a few that caught my eye. So I bought 5 in total. I've got 3 matte and 2 lacquer, and I'm going to show you what they look like on my lips and just kind of tell you how they've lasted up and what the colour's like. So I will start with the Lacquer Balms, and the first one I will talk about is number 120, Vivacious. Now, I've watched a couple of videos of people in the US talking about these, and they've changed some of the names of the colours here, I think, so I wasn't able to kind of get exactly the same ones, and some of them had sold out that I wanted to get, so that was a bit disappointing. But yes, so this is Vivacious, and this is a really true fuchsia colour, and I find that the lacquer ones last a couple of hours, but you do need to touch them up. I feel like they do wear off quite quickly, so if you're going out for the night you would have to take it with you to kind of touch up as you go along if you're drinking or eating or whatnot, so great for spring and summertime. The next one is 110 Coquette, and this is a very bubblegum pink colour, and this again does last for a couple of hours, but you do need to touch it up. And this has a small amount of, not sparkle, but it has a couple of like little glittery bits in it, which I'm not really a fan of, so take that into account if you really don't like bits of glitter or sparkle in your lipstick. But yeah, so this is a lighter, more bubblegum pink colour. Now I will move on to the matte colours, and this is number 205, Insatiable, and I actually wore this yesterday, and this is kind of a matte version of Coquette in the sense that it's kind of a bubblegum pink colour. It's slightly more muted, a slightly more dusty, rosy kind of colour, but still very bubblegummy, Barbie kind of colour. And with the matte colours, I feel like they last longer, however they do kind of slide around on my lips. I'm wearing the matte one in the colour Unapologetic at the moment, and I do feel like it's kind of sliding around and not really sticking on my lips compared to the, say, Ruby Woo from MAC, which stays on for hours. And considering they're both supposed to be matte, I do think that the other versions of matte lipsticks do last longer than these do. So now I'll move on to 210 Unapologetic, and this is a very corally pink colour. Again, great for spring and summertime. I'm actually wearing a mixture of both of these, I think, actually. And yeah, so it's a very coral pinky colour. This is more pink, whereas the other matte one that I'll talk about leans more towards red. So this is number 240, Striking Spectacular, and this is a very neon red colour, but it still has a kind of orangey undertone. I do really like these, and the tips of them are great for precision. However, obviously that is going to run down, and I don't feel like they last as long as some other lipsticks do, but I think that the colour pigmentation is absolutely phenomenal. However, something that I found with the matte ones is that they do pick up on dry patches. I know that some matte lipsticks kind of run over them, but these matte lipsticks do definitely pick up on the dry patches, so if you're going to use the matte ones, I would recommend using a lip balm before, or like exfoliating your lips beforehand. And the lacquer ones are extremely moisturising, which makes me super happy. And as for the packaging, the colours of the tubes are so true to the actual colour of the lipstick. It's really nice to see that. So on the whole, I do really enjoy these. However, the fact that they don't last as long as some other lip products that I have is slightly disappointing, but I can look past that because I will be able to touch up with them. So I hope that you guys did enjoy this review and maybe found it helpful if you were wondering which ones to buy or whether or not to buy them. If you did find it useful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram. My social media will be linked in the description bar, and until next time, I will talk to you guys very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye!